Okay, take two. Let's do this all over again. I had already previously filmed this and obviously it didn't work out, that's why I'm doing it again. Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Now, when I was doing some stuff for work, my normal day job, I actually came across this article that was written by Andrea Blair that was published in Reader's Digest. And she goes over, I think it was like 8 or 10 mistakes that people make in group fitness classes. A lot of them I really agree with, and some of them are like, oh okay, you know, it's only specific to a certain program. So like bikes and spinning or cycle. That prompted me, however, to get in front of the camera for you guys today and actually give you my list of 6 mistakes that I've always seen in group fitness. This can actually be translated to in the gym somewhat, you know, being a part of a sporting event or an outdoor activity like a boot camp type thing. I will link down below the original article just so you are fully aware of where I got my information from. But I am a group fitness instructor for over a decade now, so I'm pretty sure I've seen majority of these in action every single day. The first cab off the rank, always taking the easy option. Every single program has levels. You'll have an instructor or a captain or a coach up the front who will always start with the base level. You then build upon that and you build upon that. It's completely cool if you're brand new, if you're returning from an injury or you have any other medical condition that's going to stop you from progressing beyond that once you've gained a certain level of competency or health or whatever it is. If you've done the program for like 4 or 5 times now consistently, you've got the moves down pat, it's time to kick it up. Second one, no focus on technique or executing the moves with a full range. The amount of times I have seen people doing squats, push-ups, dips, whatever it is, and they're only moving like a quarter depth, and it's only body weight, or even with weighted exercises, you're not going to get the full effect of what the exercise is supposed to give you. Muscles are designed to contract and elongate. And again, if we can go back a couple of seconds, if you don't have any medical conditions that stop you from getting a full range of motion, you're not going to get the same level of effect once again. If your instructor is giving you key components to look out for, butt above knee, hips back and down, chest up, elbow to chest height, that sort of thing, you really got to try to follow it. Number 3, the polar opposite of taking the easy option is always doing the hard option. What happens when you're always doing the hard option is you're increasing the risk of injury by always putting your body under stress. You're increasing the time that your body needs to recover, and you're not allowing your body to actually adjust to the stresses it's put under if you're constantly increasing and not actually maintaining a certain level or a certain weight for a tiny period of time before you move up. The best way to tell if you're guilty of this is you're getting injured. You're finding little niggles here and there. Your length of time where you got muscle soreness or DOMS is lengthened to 2 to 3 to 4 days. Your body is fatigued, you need to listen. Number 4, favoring a spot. The amount of times, it doesn't matter what program it is, it could be body step, it could be attack, it could be freestyle, it could be boxing, cycle, circuit, all of the ones I'm qualified in and I actively teach, I've seen people just go directly to that one spot and they never deviate. What actually is happening in that instance is you're already setting yourself up for anxiety and stress before you even get to the class. I want you to honestly answer this question to yourself. If you do attend group fitness classes and you've said to yourself, I'm going to go do this thing on this day, and you get there and someone's in your spot, you instantly get angry, get frustrated. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Allow the whole thing to be an experience every time you go back. Number 5, never increasing your weights or increasing the level of intensity. This could be related to always taking the easy option. But what happens in this, if it is a resistance-based class or program, and you've been doing the same weights time and time and time again for a long period of time, your body's not actually trying any harder to adjust to the stress it's being put under. You gotta slightly increase it. Even if it's a super heavy weight and you're doing this in the gym, you're not going to get stronger, you're not going to get leaner, you're not going to increase your fitness or whatever your end goal is if you're doing the same thing again and again and again. What is that cliche? The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Number 6, pushing through an injury. If we can rewind back to the always taking the harder option, this is the end result of that. This is where you're going to end up. My cat is attacking everything in the whole cupboard. How do you expect to perfect your technique to increase your range, your weight, your distance, your speed, your height, your depth, if you can no longer execute the move to its full effect without any pain? If your body is telling you, I'm too tired, I'm actually still quite sore, listen. Wrapping that all up, and if you go through that checklist, those 6 things, and you can actually say 4 out of the 5 you're guilty of, or even half, 50% you're guilty of, chances are you're being your own barrier for success. Side note, I've got a couple of updates, team. I've actually been doing quite a few reviews on products on my channel, which I don't usually do, but I've actually really started to enjoy it. So what I'm going to do is Mondays are going to become my review days. Videos on Mondays will be me going through my in-depth look into products and services that are out there, including fitness apps. And the Fridays will be my daily vlogs. You follow me around, you get to experience me in my classes and all of my daily hiccups and complaints. I mean, who doesn't love those, right? Thanks for watching, team. Subscribe, like, comment, all the fun stuff, and keep watching because there is always more coming.